for all you Texans fans out there, we will be giving away a J.J. Watt Funko Pop, Texans edition.
I had to skin a 9-year-old to get that.
And you have a chance to win a brand new NFL jersey of your choice.
Word.
Whatever team you want, whatever player you want, anything.
Thanks to Monkey Colt Coffee for that.
Ain't nothing in between God and kings. That's a direct link like the Pharisees.
I read an article today that said Houston won't draft a quarterback at number 2. And it dawned on me. I read the entire article and it dawned on me. These articles are not for us. They're not for Houston fans. They're for other fans, like other cities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To give them false hope.
I mean, I hope so.
There's no freaking way. You can't fucking make me believe we don't draft a quarterback number 2.
I mean, no, I know I can't make you believe that, but we know people that believe that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's people who may live in fucking bumfuck Egypt, Iowa, who will believe that article. You know what I'm saying?
There's people who live in Houston, Texas that go to our gyms that told you that they don't need to draft one at the second pick.
I also had somebody tell me that freaking Anthony Richardson should be the first quarterback taken. And I was like, you're fucking retarded. Big time.
I will
I
say,
mean, no disrespect when I say this to Anthony Richardson. Is like, you are a freaking athlete, bro. You are not a football player. You don't have the brains to play quarterback yet. No disrespect. You ain't ready for that problem.
Is he like a poor man's Lamar, maybe? Like, that's what you are a little better at the athleticism, but like you're kind of worried if he can throw the ball right.
You can draft Anthony Richardson and he can play quarterback right away, but a lot of us will say that's acceptable on the basis that Justin Fields just did that.
Yeah.
Right? But he was only capable of doing that because that team didn't have shit. Like, that was your option.
Yeah.
So you can't have Anthony Richardson go to the Colts and think that shit's going to be good. It's just not going to work that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't go to Baltimore and it's going to work that way. It just ain't.
I did read that it may be quarterback in the top 3. That the Tennessee Titans have been calling to trade to that 3rd spot for Will Levis.
Funny you say that. Funny you say that, good man, because I was thinking earlier. I was like, okay, if other people could say stupid shit, I could say stupid shit, right?
Okay.
So what if I said, I don't give a fuck about the draft next year? I really don't, because I have money. I literally have all the money next offseason. So I'm going to use all my picks this year, and I'll use next year's too. I don't give a fuck. If I told you keep number 2, take whatever, would you trade both of Cleveland's picks this year's and next year's to get to number 4?
Yeah.
And by doing that, you're guaranteeing Lamar Jackson does not end up in the AFC South.
Yeah.
So if I tell you you're about to burn 3 picks, but you're leaving with Stroud and Will Anderson, would you do it?
Yes, in a heartbeat.
Damn fucking right you will, because I would too. And I think that's what we should do, something crazy like that.
I will checkmate you that.
That would be, yeah.
Because then I still have my 33rd pick.
I read something on that, and I didn't. It was from a guy that actually goes and talks to the Texans and everything. He said that, he goes, do not be surprised if you see the Texans start moving up a bit.
Because you think about what Caserio does, right?
Yeah.
Like, he's my homeboy. You know this, so I know this, right? Is he's really conservative in free agency. He just is that way. He don't give out money. He don't give out years. But he's been pretty freaking aggressive in the draft. Like, we traded up for Michi. We traded up for Christian Harris. We traded up for Collins. He even drafted Davis Mills, dumbass. You know what I'm saying? So he's aggressive there. So, like, why not? What could be more aggressive than to get to number 4?
I mean, you get 2 top prospects. You get your quarterback of the future and get an anchor for your defense.
Because I say do that because you're going to, if we continually say, let's draft, or like we agreed, defensive end at 12, right?
Yeah.
Fuck the bullshit. Let's just go get the best one here.
Imagine a Bryce and Will Anderson combo, like the Alabama connection. Like, let's
exactly.
go, like,
and then you still have that 33rd pick. I don't value receivers in the first round. I don't value tight ends as good as they are. I'm not using that pick for you. So It has to be defensive end, and by that logic, I'm gonna just go try to get the best one. When we get to 33, we'll take best player available. Probably be a center, but it is what it is.
And who has the 4th pick this year? It's
The Colts.
the Colts, yeah.
Because if a team is gonna go get Lamar, it's the Colts. Because they'll be like, we'll trade you. You come back to 4, you're gonna get Anthony Richardson. Your shit's kind of the same. So
Yeah.
I feel like the Colts would be one of that teams that might do that. So let's make sure we don't have to play that Joker twice a year. Let's make sure we get them at, let's put pressure on you to take a good player at 12. Fuck 4. A lot of people could get it right at 4. Can you get it right at 12? That's how I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, for me, I'd be calling Arizona. I'd be calling the Colts. I'd be like, hey, I need to get back in this after I get my quarterback.
Because Arizona, everybody knows the Panthers and Houston are quarterback. I think that Arizona is too high. Like, it's too valuable for us to afford that.
Yeah.
But the Colts, we could,
Like, especially if somebody jumps the Colts,
yeah,
I could see them being like, oh shit, okay.
But that's why I'm saying we need to do it before somebody jumps the Colts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the situation like with the Rockets at Utah. It's like you got to make the move before they do.
Yeah.
Because if somebody goes to 3 and they give up a bunch of shit, then you have to give up more to move up. But if I can get a pick, like just a first round swap this year and give you Cleveland's pick next year, which probably won't even be that great, then I don't have to match the price of what they get for 3. I'm trying to do it if I'm considering it. I'd like to see it.
I mean, that's a beautiful thing to think about, honestly.
That's what I think too.
I'm cool with Will Anderson.
It's because I don't want a receiver with 12. The more I think about it, it's like I think about what I don't want. I don't want receiver. I don't want lineman. I don't want tight end. I don't want fucking running back. So either you go stay at 12 and get a decent ass pass rusher or a really good corner, or just move up and get a good ass pass rusher.
Yeah, picks galore. So I mean,
exactly.
They have a lot of picks this year.
Like how you said it, we have a ton of picks. Next year, you have free agency to play with even more.
Mm-hmm.
So you might as well risk some of those picks because who's gonna be like, "Oh man, you're an idiot for moving up and getting Will Anderson at 4." Bro, are you kidding me? Like
nobody.
Everybody's gonna be like, "Dang!" Like they just got 2 top 5 picks right there. Boom, boom. Cornerstones for your thing. You know how much jerseys you're gonna sell? The defensive lovers are gonna go get his. The offensive lovers are gonna go get his. People are gonna get D'Amico Ryan's jerseys. Hey.
They probably will. Shit. But you will make the city so like you'll go from happy you get a quarterback to like we think we're gonna fucking win a Super Bowl next year if you give us both of those players. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're that ignorant with it.
Yeah. I mean, I do see Nick going pretty crazy on draft day. I think he's going to trade up a lot, start using those picks because they talked about, I think it's $15 million if you keep all the picks.
Mm-hmm.
And
we only have like 11 million to spend or something is whatever.
Yeah. And so I would rather trade some, get some. And then,
well, I'm trying to trade back in and get a shit ton of players late 3rd round, early 4th. You know what I'm saying? Like get those guys.
Yeah. You can play them in specials. You can use them as set. Like
I got something else for you. You may not want to hear, but I'm gonna fucking say it because that's what we do. If Bijan Robinson is anywhere close to my number 33 pick, I might trade up to get him and trade Dameon Pierce. If I can yield, I think it would happen. Like you can't tell me that Dameon Pierce is better than Bijan.
I'm not saying that, but I don't think
so.
It's
if you
there,
say, but say you're at like 29, right? Yeah. You're Buffalo at 29, right?
Yeah.
And we think you're gonna take Bijan, and I call you, and it's like I'll give you Dameon and switch these 2 picks with me. Tell me you won't make that trade.
I mean, if you're gonna do it now.
That's my point.
But also, I feel like that's not a move they would make. I feel only because.
Shit, I can replace Dameon Pierce easily. I feel like.
Yeah, I do think they go after him though.
After Bijan?
Yeah, I do think they go. That's
what I'm saying. Like if he's close,
But there's certain things that they're saying, like you kind of start to see like what they're going at. A quarterback for sure. All this dumb shit about not getting quarterbacks dumb.
Look, the other day my tum-tum hurt, so I wasn't sure I should leave the house. So I stayed up and I was playing Madden and I started a franchise and I went to the draft. I manipulated some shit to my favor and I ended up with Bryce, Will Anderson, and Christian Gonzalez in the first round. So it's possible, bro.
You're gonna get all the people that are like, let's go and get these top 5 guys for a 6th-round pick.
If they can say dumb shit, so can I.
So I saw that CJ's gonna visit on Wednesday.
Word.
So I mean, a lot of people were saying, I don't know why he's visiting because he's not gonna be it. We don't know who's going first yet. All right.
Yeah.
We don't.
I don't care at this point. Like to me, it gives me a headache to even try to like think about that because it doesn't matter. Just take whatever's left.
1 or 2. I'm happy. 1 or 2. Him or Bryce. I'm cool with. If it's any of the other 2 guys, I'm gonna be pissed off. If it's homeboy from what's his name from Tennessee or whatever,
Hendon Hooker.
Yeah, if it's him, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
But one of those 2, I'm cool with. I'm happy. Let's move on to the 12th, or let's try to trade, like you said. I think it's solidified already, quarterback. And D'Amico kind of said it. He was like, you need a quarterback. I mean, you haven't even talked about Davis Mills all off season. So, yeah,
They took his number away. So, like, you're not even going to be on this team.
Yeah.
Not only did they take your number from you, they weren't sure who they were going to give it to. They just knew they didn't want you to have it.
Like, hey, bro, you need that number back. And this is my only jersey. Not for long. You'll be.
Yeah.
It's literally how I interpreted how that situation went. Like Case Keenum was like, I want number 10. And then Robert Woods was like, no, I want number 10. And they were like, who has number 10? And they're like, Davis Mills was like, hey, stupid, give me the jersey, right?
So, Roughneck, come here.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Davis Mills. He's in the doghouse. It's not even his fault.
Trade him.
I'll trade him for like a 6 or something.
I would too. You know how many 6th-round picks would get? Like 3 of them would get me to the 4th round.
Yeah. I'll start. Hey, let's go. A lot of people are believing that, and I always bring his name up every week, that DeAndre Hopkins is going to get released because nobody wants to give them what they feel he's worth because his contract.
Yeah.
So that everybody's playing chicken with them pretty much like, you'll release him because you don't want to pay him. Like you said before you were going to trade him. So we'll just wait for him to get released. And so they kind of shot themselves in the foot a bit.
By that logic, does it make you feel better about the bullshit Brandon Cooks trade? At least we got something.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we didn't get shit for DeAndre when we traded him.
And you know why also? Because when he's crying on Twitter with his dumb arrow shit on Dallas, I'm going to laugh even more.
Yep.
Dak can't get the arrow right in the air type bullshit that you be writing all the time. It's just, I don't know.
Idiot.
I mean, there's not much left. We're a few 20-something days in till draft.
24 days.
Yeah, it's coming. I'm hyped. We'll be going live for all you Texans fans. Don't worry, we will be outbeating ESPN, all those other people for sure. Because I don't have to tell you about Fritos and Cheetos and all that stuff.
But you might have to listen to me eat them.
Facts.
So
we got you, man. We got you covered on our Facebook, our TikTok, our YouTube, everything. Yeah. And for all you Texans fans out there, we will be giving away a JJ Watt Funko Pop, Texans edition.
I had to skin a 9-year-old to get that.
And you have a chance to win a brand new NFL jersey of your choice.
Word.
Whatever team you want, whatever player you want, anything.
Thanks to Monkey Colt Coffee for that, doing that for us. I don't know. I'm just hyped. Now I want to trade to the number 4 pick.
You see what I'm saying? You're gonna be thinking about that for a while.
Now I'm gonna be mad for the next 2-3 weeks because
nah. Because if we put that out there, right?
Yeah.
Then that shit is gonna get back to Casario because that son of a bitch won't answer my text. He's busy.
He's gonna comment and be like, "I need to talk to y'all." And he's like, "How dare you tell my plan of what I was doing?"
And I was like, "You should have responded to my text."
we're gonna be live, and then it's gonna be like, oh, who's next? The Colts? Wait, the Texans? I'm like, oh shit, Zach
Give-
shit came through.
Give me my $40.